Good afternoon, families. It is Thursday, November 9th, 2023, and I'm coming to you with our Robots Roundup vlog for the week. So we'll get right into our top two, and here we go. This next week, Thursday, November 16th, is open house. So it's from 6 to 7 p.m. We broke the whole hour into 20-minute time slots so students and families could come in and explore the room with a little less of a crowded situation. So if you haven't yet, please follow the link in the email below to sign up for a time. Next, you've probably noticed the weather is changing. So please, please, please send your student with warm clothing, a jacket, hat, earmuffs, gloves, mittens. These are important every single day because it is windy and cold outside. Now, as weather changes and gets colder, we're definitely going to encourage students to please come with boots, snow pants, scarves. As this gets colder outside, practicing putting all this stuff on, keeping track of it, not losing it is really, really important. So right now, while it's not so snowy, early practice is going to really pay off for us, not only in getting outside, but also you not getting stuck and being late to school because you're trying to get everything on and it takes forever. So if you help us, we'll help you. Now let's get into our rest of our vlog points for the week. So we have our Scholastic Book Fair, which is also coming up this next week, November 14th through the 16th. Our class is going to go to the book fair on the 14th. If you haven't yet, use the link below to create an e-wallet for your student to purchase items when we go if you would like. Thank you for those of you who filled out the form and sent that back just to kind of help Ms. Jones and I help support your student when they're at the book fair with us next week, Tuesday. Now, we have also got a few of our disguised turkeys that have returned to class, and so far they look amazing. So if you haven't finished it yet, that's okay. You still got time. Please get them back by the 20th, which is a good week and a half away. Just remember, have fun, work together. Don't do all the work for your student. They are very capable. And don't forget, make sure when you return your turkey, you also return that sign that's got the spot for their name so we know what the name of your disguised turkey is. Now in phonics this week, we've been practicing the letters H and B and the high frequency words a, is, in, and. It's not a better way to say that, but there it is. We have been practicing and getting better at counting the number of syllables in words, isolating the beginning sound that we hear when we say words out loud, and then connecting those beginning sounds we hear to letters that we know how to write. We've been using that to then read and sound out short two-word phrases such as like I said or a map, and then even writing those words and phrases as well. So that's really cool. We're getting pretty excited about how well we're doing and how that's helping us get better at reading books in our book box. Now, to follow that along, in reading, we've been reading and rereading a single specific book to discuss how, as readers, we get better by rereading things. So specifically, if you change your voice, you can make a book sound scary or silly, just depending on how you use your voice. Students are going to continue to be practicing reading books and using pictures and phonics rules and strategies to sound out words and to read the books that they have, as well as adding high-frequency words to their word ring. So that word ring looks like this. It's literally a ring and some note cards with holes punched in it and some words. Hey, look, there's my favorite word, the. This week we've added, as I said, we got of from last week. Then we added a, in, is, and. So there it is. We're going to keep adding to this all year. Students are going to be practicing and going through not only how to spell it, but just seeing it, recognizing it, remembering it, because as we get into books, it's going to make you a better reader. So good readers practice these things all the time. In math, we've been writing the numbers 8, 9, and 10. We've also, tomorrow, are going to be investigating adding one more, and the pattern that we get created by building and counting one more, which is called a math stairs. So when you represent 1 and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, it becomes a stairs. It's going to be kind of fun. Students are going to create representations using that one more with linking cubes, and then how we correspond that with counting one more and showing that with stuff and number. In writing, we began drawing small moments that are things that happened in our lives. So I had students draw pictures of something that they've done. Then we use our phonics knowledge to kind of sound out what we want to say about our picture, and then we're trying to write those things down as we narrate the picture that we've drawn. It actually, our very first time, they've turned out fantastic. It's really exciting. I'll show you a picture of what I did. So here's my picture. I drew a picture of me reading a book. This is for us in reading. We've been reading the same book over and over. And then I'm not done with my picture, of course, and students need a little bit more color. And I haven't written any words yet either, but I added lots of detail. And we talked about how all those background details really help you understand what's in a picture. So you can see, like, there's our calendar, and there's some other things. We've been counting our days in school, and there's the garbage can by the door. Good pictures have great details, and great stories with great pictures are fun to read and reread again. So we'll be working on getting our drawing skills up to par and practicing how to remember to add all those little things. Last but not least, we have been reading a new set of chapter books. So we started with The Princess in Black. If you've not read, they're fantastic books. We finished this in a few days. It's a great book about a princess who indeed actually does wear black and is very good at battling monsters who try to eat goats and are more actually amazing than really anyone realized this princess is. So this was really fun. Our second book was a classic, Choose Your Own Adventure from the 1980s. This is a book about pirates, pirate treasure, and having adventures and trying to survive our first adventure. So in this book, we get to choose what we do as a class. We vote every few pages on what we decide we want to do, choice A or choice B. So in this one, we were looking for gold, and in our choices, we sank to the bottom of the ocean at least once. We found some treasure, and we even tried becoming pirates once. So this has been kind of fun. So we've been reading some different style of chapter books just to get excited about reading and different styles of books in general. Now, you may have seen this is coming home today in our Thursday folder, some stuff for book clubs for the Scholastic Book Fair. Yes, please, it's a lot of fun. Reading is great. The more you do it, the better you are. So if you can, fantastic. I highly support it. Do your best, be amazing. But it is Thursday. It's gorgeous outside. The sun is still shining, and I want to get outside and take a walk. And I encourage you to do that too, because it's still kind of like 50 degrees. It's nice. So I hope you had a great week. I hope you have a great weekend. And hopefully I will see you next week, Thursday, for the open house. Don't forget about the e-wallet for your Scholastic Book Fair if you so choose. And have a great weekend. Be safe. Be amazing. And I'll see you in the next vlog. All right. Bye.